Yes! Yes! Finally! Yes! Yes, I'm free, guys! Yes! Wait. Still gotta review it, though. Shit! What's going on, guys? Ryan O'Toole back here again, giving you guys another review. Ryan, calm down. It's the last time you have to review this movie. Power through it, man. Just power through it.
Just do it!
So, today I'm going to be reviewing the most highly anticipated film of 2018 that, in regards to shit movies, and you know what it is. Today I'm going to be reviewing 50 Shades Freed, the third and final film in the 50 Shades trilogy. Can you believe it's a trilogy? This film is once again directed by James Foley, who directed 50 Shades Darker, and stars Dakota Johnson and Jamie Dornan for the third and final time. You know what happened at the end of 50 Shades Darker. Spoiler alert, you guys don't give a shit. You guys know that Christian Grey and Anastasia Steele get married. And that's what happens in this movie. They go on a honeymoon, they go on a lot of vacations in this movie, until one day some former foe of Anastasia Steele comes back in her life and starts to haunt her. And then some crazy shit goes down in the last half of the movie, and it becomes a wild ride in this final installment. Now, going into this film, I knew what I was getting myself into, because 50 Shades of Grey and 50 Shades Darker are both movies based off of Twilight fanfiction type of stories, and they're just awful pieces of garbage and just made for money. And that's what I was expecting going into 50 Shades Freed. It's going to be the same exact movie. No care is going to be put into it whatsoever, and it's just going to make money. Just cut right to the chase. This movie's god-awful, just like the other two. But there's one positive thing I can say about this film, is that it's the most watchable and not as bad as the other two films. But still, that doesn't mean shit. So let's just cut right to the chase and go to the only thing in my positive section. I said this about 50 Shades Darker. It's the cinematography. The camera shots look really beautiful. This film is shot really nice. And I'm being honest, it's really bright, really colorful. All these 50 Shades movies do have great cinematography and great coloring to them. Great backgrounds, especially the beach locations and Christian Grey's house. It looks beautiful. And what else do you expect? It's cinematography. It looks nice. And that's it for positives, guys. Let's go right to the negative section and tear this movie apart. Once again, the performances of Dakota Johnson and Jamie Dornan are god-awful, as always. And that's because of the dialogue. Dialogue, once again, is atrocious. What do you expect? They're great actors. Both Dakota Johnson and Jamie Dornan, I can see that they're good actors and they're just doing it for the paycheck. They're honestly trying their very best acting-wise, but the story and the script is just god-awful. I would really love to see them both in a great film because I think they're great actors. It's just this movie is awful and I feel bad for them. The sex scenes in this film are still boring as hell. They're really not sexy and not really enjoyable to watch. All the sex scenes in all the 50 Shades movies are the same thing. With pop music playing in the background, Christian Grey just spanking her, she's enjoying it. Yeah, it's the same thing. I want to see something different. Can you do something else different about it? It's just too awkward. What is so enjoyable of watching 2 hours of them going, whoa, oh, yeah. Oh, do you like to be spanked? Yeah. I don't. Cody doesn't. Now let's talk about the music in this movie, because I think it's a character of its own. 90% of this movie is full of montage after montage of pop music, with them having sex scenes, pop music playing while they're driving, pop music while they're talking too. This entire movie, I think, is sponsored by Audi vehicles, and it's also sponsored by really well-known pop music. That's this entire film, guys. I'm not joking. The car sequences, too. There's like this car chase going down in the film, playing with pop music. Like, I don't know, man. Something about these 50 Shades movies. They get great sponsorships, though. And let's talk about how this movie ends. And no spoilers in this review, but once you watch this movie, it doesn't do anything new. Like, I wanted it to have a good, remarkable ending, I guess. And when this movie ends, you see it coming from a mile ahead, and you don't get a lot of it. It's like, well, okay, what's the point of that? I wanted to see more of it, but at the same time, this movie's awful. I just wanted to leave the theater. Nothing is remarkable about the ending to this movie. You just don't give a shit. In the end, guys, what else needs to be said? 50 Shades Freed is an awful movie, like I was expecting it to be. All three of these 50 Shades movies are god-awful. Thank goodness this was not broken down into 2 parts, because I would have been done. But still, if you're going to go see this movie, just know what you're getting into. On my rating scale, I'm giving 50 Shades Freed a big ol' 0 out of 5 stars, definitely. Alright guys, that was my review for 50 Shades Freed. Have you guys seen this movie yet? I recommend not. But if you have, let me know what you thought of it down below. Did you love it, think it was okay, or did you absolutely hate it like I did? Thank you guys as always for watching this review, and if you guys liked it, give it a thumbs up, and be sure to subscribe today for more content. All my social media links are in the description down below. Click that notification bell on your way out, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!